I was born on February 15th, 1820, in Adams, Massachusetts. I was raised in a Quaker household where I developed a sense of justice and morals. I taught for 15 years, where at age 26 I was head of the girls' department of Kennejohari Academy. I earned $110 a year, and at that time, back in the day, that was a lot of money. I was a very compassionate person, especially towards the rights of women. I felt that if men were able to vote and have a voice in society, that women, only because we are humans and God created us all equal, that we had the right as well. I felt like women should be more involved in the public affairs because we had to live in this place called America as well. In 1866, along with my good friend Elizabeth Stanton, we founded the American Equal Rights Association, where we aimed for the establishment for justice for all, not just men. Me and Elizabeth worked hard, and our hard work finally paid off in Wyoming, 1869, when they gave us women the right to vote. I remember that day like it was yesterday. The joy that I had in my heart was so great I couldn't even contain it. Now, we didn't stop there. Throughout the 1870s, I went on tours and spoke change into the ears of many American women. I was even arrested in Rochester for force voting in 1872. But I didn't care. I kept on fighting. In 1887, I founded Women's Suffrage Organization, which merged with another and created the National American Women's Suffrage Association, and I was vice president until 1892, when Elizabeth, my good friend, finally retired. Several years later, I retired from NAWSA and led the International Council of Women in Berlin and became the honorary president of the Carrie Chapman Catt's International Women's Suffrage Alliance. A couple of years later, I passed away. But my dreams still lived on because 14 years later, the 19th Amendment, known as my amendment, was passed, and all women had the right to vote. Now, many people looked at me as an influential speaker, a woman who can touch the heart of many just by the words that came out of my mouth. And it was the Lord who blessed me with those wonderful gifts. I had never married. I just went through life. I was a very aggressive woman. What I wanted was what I got. With hard work and dedication, I brought many women to justice. Many women to feel the same sense of equality as many of the men felt throughout their lifetime. Today, everyone looks at me as a very great person. And the mother, they look at me as the mother of women's rights. And I'm proud to say all of that. Who am I, you may ask? I am Susan B. Anthony, women's suffrage activist. Thank you.